and he just moved one and he goes, uh-oh. And I'm like, ah. And so I like get up and run out. I am so like, at this point, I'm so freaked out because I have been sitting over by those bins literally for hours yesterday. I edited 2 videos that maybe at night will catch him. I'm still hoping we're down to 1 mouse.
You struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me. And days turn into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed. Every day, 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7. Yeah, every day, I will come running, babe.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another daily vlog. Welcome to Layla barking at the neighbor dog. I come out here because it's quieter than the house because the kids are always running around playing, but then Layla comes out and she still makes it loud. So welcome to another daily vlog. If you're new, I do vlog every single day over here on my channel. I show you the good, the bad, the everyday, what's going on, what we're doing, day in the life of a mom. So today I am tired and I'm going to tell you guys why, because we had a really rough night. It had nothing to do with the kids. So I'm just going to get into it. I don't even want to talk about it. First thing that happened, which is not the horrible part, but I washed so much of our bedding yesterday. I washed our sheets, and then I thought, it's been a while since we washed our blanket. So I washed our blanket, and I thought, it's been a while since I washed the comforter. So it took forever to get that comforter in there. It's probably way too heavy, and this is probably what broke my dryer. Spoiler alert. So I washed that. Then I washed the pillows. Actually, the pillows may have been what caused it, because that's when it died. So I did all of this laundry. It was like 5 different loads of just our bedding. But I just felt like it's been a while. It's time. I wanted to you're supposed to wash your pillows every so often. It's been a while. So I was drying the pillows, which were the very last part at like 9 o'clock last night. And the dryer just dies. It won't turn on. Now, it's done this before, and we had someone come out and they had to replace the fuse. So we started Googling and YouTubing how to do it ourselves, because that cost so much money for them to just do that simple thing. And I think the last time it did this, I was drying bedding. So maybe I shouldn't dry bedding anymore. But I guess I could go to the laundromat for that. But anyway, so David was taking apart the dryer at like 10 o'clock last night. We got the part out. We ordered another replacement part. Hopefully that will fix it. We will see, but it won't be here till Friday. And today's Tuesday, so I cannot do any more laundry, at least to dry. I can wash stuff, but I don't really want to have to hang stuff up. Anyway, so I had taken a shower last night. Update on the mouse situation, where this video is about to take a turn into the mouse territory. I'm tired of making these updates. I want this to be over. Y'all have no idea. But anyway, so we thought we had all the mice. I hadn't seen them for 2 days. We sealed up the hole, all of that. And I took a shower in the bathroom. Like, I'm really trying to just get past it, because I wouldn't even go in that bathroom like while we had mice. It just freaked me out. So I took a shower last night, blew dry my hair in there. I have been working in the office all day, which is right by the bathroom. Didn't think anything of it. Like, thought surely, like, we've put out traps. There's been no more caught. We're good. Well, I lay down in the bed. It's around 10 o'clock last night, and I'm reading a book or watching my phone or whatever. Layla's with me, and I hear the noise. Crunching, scurrying noise. But it wasn't coming from the bathroom, it sounded like. It was coming from the room, our bedroom. It just sounded like it was closer than all the way in the bathroom. And I was like, David, but he was like vacuuming out the dryer and all this stuff. He couldn't hear me. And so he got done with that, and I'm like, honey, like, I wouldn't even step off the bed. I'm hearing a noise, and he's probably tired of me saying stuff like this because I'm so paranoid about all of this. So he was like, Jess, I'm sure it's fine. I'm like, come look, because it can't sound like it was coming from my office area, not all the way in the bathroom. And he's like, oh my, so he's coming in there, and he moves, like, I have the cubby system. If you remember, like, I have this cubby with like pull out bins, and it has like all my office stuff in there. And he just moved one, and he goes, uh-oh. And I'm like, ah. And so I like get up and run out. And he's like messing around in there, getting a flashlight and all this stuff. He comes back out and he's like, Jess, you have droppings in your bins. And I'm like, what are we going to do? Like, I'm like, maybe you should take the bins and just dump them out outside and like maybe they'll run out. I don't know. And so he's like, okay, so I go in the hall bathroom and like, because I don't even want to be near this thing. If it's going to run through the house or something, like the kids are asleep, so I don't want to scream. I am so like, at this point, I'm so freaked out because I have been sitting over by those bins literally for hours yesterday. I edited 2 videos. I did lots of work on the computer. The kids have been playing on the computer. Like we have been all right there. And he goes, he goes to get, cause he saw one in one of the bins. So he goes to pick up that bin to take it outside and it jumps to the next bin. He saw it like jump and I hear him go, oh, what happened? We had video of this. It would have been hilarious, but it wasn't funny in the moment. And so it jumps in the other bin. So he grabs the other bin and is pulling it out and it runs out back into the bathroom. And we cannot find it anywhere. We, at this point, like I'm hysterical. Oh, and I think, so I'm sitting in the bathroom going, why is it in those bins? And it hit me, y'all. Totally my fault. David had bought me Mother's Day chocolate for Mother's Day. I ate a couple pieces of it. It's like the Lindor truffles. I ate a couple pieces of it. Then I started this healthy lifestyle and I had put it in my office bin. Totally forgot about it. I haven't had any since. I haven't even thought about it since. And so that mouse was in there because it was eating my chocolates. Oh, my Mother's Day chocolates. So he throws away all the chocolate. He cleans out the bins. He's like, there's no more in there. It's just like that one, I guess, that was coming in. Who knows? There could have been more of his friends. Maybe the ones in the bathroom were also going in there and getting chocolate. I don't know. There was only like half a piece of chocolate eaten. So it's not like I feel like if it was more, maybe they would have eaten more in the last few days. I don't know. But he searched all around the bathroom. I guess it ran back up like into the walls or whatever, wherever they were coming down. But our problem is like now that hole's sealed up, they can't go back out. They can't go in, they can't go out. So we've got to deal with this one. We put more traps out. Nothing has happened. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was so freaked out, I could not sleep. I was nauseous. Like, I can't tell you how bad this scares me and just unnerves me. So I was up till like 2 a.m. I just could not sleep. Anytime I had to get up to go to the bathroom, which is like 100 times a night right now. I don't know why. When you're losing weight, do you have to pee more? Like, I'm not drinking more than I normally do. I usually drink about 1.5 Stanleys. I probably need to do more than that. But I stopped drinking early in the night. I still have to pee all through the night. So, anytime I had to go to the bathroom, I could just feel it, like the presence. So, we have not caught any more. I'm hoping there's just one left, and once we get him, we'll be good. Anyway, that's the mouse update. I'm sorry it was so long, but it was freaky, and I can't believe it was right in my bin the whole time, and I didn't know. I was wondering, like, because the guy was saying they're going out during the day to get food, they're coming back. Well, that guy didn't have to go out and get food because he had chocolate. I cannot believe that's totally my fault. I totally forgot that was in there. Anyway, Mark's crying. I need to go back inside. But we spent the morning making homemade lemonade. That was on our bucket list. I will link the recipe we used. I add more water than they say to because my kids don't like it super sour. But it's like you make a simple syrup with sugar and water, and then you mix that with like 1.5 cups of lemon juice, which takes a long time to squeeze out that much. So it's a really good activity for the kids. They all liked doing that. Not really Mark, but the other 2 really liked doing that. And then I put extra water and extra ice. They loved it. So I'm about to make lunch. I let them taste test it, but we're about to make lunch. I'm going to make them some grilled cheese, and I'm going to serve the lemonade with it. That was such a fun morning activity. But anyway, y'all come spend the day with me. Hopefully we won't see any more. I'm so tired of it. I'm so grossed out by it. I just want it to be over. And the thought that I was working right next to that area really unnerves me. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Y'all come hang out with me today. Mac and cheese is so bomb that Nate has to scoop every last bit. That stuff looks so good, Nate. Good job. Wow. You guys see how fast he's eating it? It did look really creamy. I'm trying to edit a video and I'm so creeped out. That's the one right there that it was in. Do you guys see how close it is to my desk? Like, this is where I sit. This is where I have my leg. I'm scooted way over because I'm freaked out. It was right there. And then David moved it out and it jumped into that one. I told him, burn everything in those bins. He was like, well, no, it's fine. I cleaned it out. I'm like, I'm never going to want to go in there again. I know if you don't get this, you're like, what's the big deal? It's a little tiny mouse. I can't even tell y'all how freaked out I am, but I really need to edit this video. So, I made Layla come in here with me, which she always likes to anyway. Do you see this? You see her over there on the pillow? I wish she was a little bit closer than that. Not that she's going to protect me. During the whole escapade last night of like it running around and stuff, Layla's just sitting on the bed watching like, what's going on? She looked so bored by it. At one point, I heard David like go, ah! And so I peeked my head out of the bathroom, and Layla was just kind of looking at him like, what's going on? So anyway, okay, I'm going to edit a video for Patreon. This is how much I love you guys because I don't want to be in here. Also, you saw Nate eating mac and cheese. I was making grilled cheese, and he said, no, 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 no. What else can you make? I said, I don't know, buddy. What do you want? And he said, mac and cheese. So I'm like, how could I turn that down? And he loved it so much. And they all have loved the lemonade. Marcus loved it. Of course, the other two love it. So that was a win. And it was really easy to do, too. It only took a little bit of elbow grease to squeeze those lemons. So anyway, I'm going to edit this video and then get away from this little corner that, I mean, I'm sure the mouse he's got, I'm sure that he's still not in this corner. There's no more chocolate. We've scared him probably, but the fact of he was here and I didn't know it, I can't. All right, I'll see y'all back in a little bit. All right, the kids are playing doctor in there when they're being so cute. I'm just listening. I just edited my Patreon video that I filmed yesterday and got that up on Patreon. So I do release those every single week to my Patreons. And I want to do a quick shout out to all the gold tier. Before we do that, I wanted to just real quick say this again because I'm getting more comments on every single video that I talk about the mice. I'm getting more comments and more likes of those comments. So I want to just say this again because I feel like if one person thinks it, probably more of y'all do. The mice were not here when we bought this house. Okay. We have video of the attic. We have pictures of the attic. The mice had never, or at least they hadn't been here in a long time because there was no droppings up in the attic. There was nothing. Our inspector was super thorough. We have video. We have pictures from all over the house. He showed us way less things. He went in the attic. He saw other things in the attic. So he definitely would have pointed this out. There were no evidence of any mice. So our inspector did a great job. I don't know. I feel like I need to defend him, but that's how great he was. The previous owners had cats. I'm pretty sure that cat prevented mice from making this house their home. And also, when we bought this house, it wasn't hot yet, not as hot as it is now. And so from talking to the pest control person, he said definitely they start coming in when it gets really hot. Also, he said when things start getting really cold, they could come in. That's why I wanted to seal up the little hole he found. So just to let you guys know, because in case I get any comments on this, I promise you guys, I don't know why there's so much confusion, but I promise you guys, our inspector did a great job. If you ever need an inspector and you live in the area, we have a great one. He saved our butts from buying that first house. And most thorough inspector, like we've used other inspectors, but he's the most thorough one I've ever seen. And there were no mice. So we were all in that bathroom cleaning, unpacking. We would have seen the mouse droppings. There were none. There was no evidence that they had ever been here until the last 10 days or so. So just to let you guys know, let's do a quick shout out. I like to shout out my gold tier every single week. And thank you guys so much. You were gold tier because you really help the channel a lot. So if you want to join Patreon, you are welcome to. They're in the comments down below. There is a link where you can check it out. But shout out real quick to my gold tier: Emily, Haley, Leslie, Denise, Jackie, Ashley, Alyssa, Kimberly, Sarah, Christine, Amanda, Christine, Jen, and Katie. Oh, we have 2 Christines. One is spelled with a C and one is spelled with a K. But thank you all so much for being here and supporting me. I love you all so much. So it's almost quiet time. I'm going to try to lay down during quiet time because, like I said, I was up like 2 in the morning. 2, and then Nate was up around 7. So, and I didn't sleep that solid through. I was up multiple times in the night, just freaked out, and I think I was having bad dreams. And anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in a little while, and we'll hang out some more. All right, you guys. You can guess what I'm having for my first meal. It's like 1:22. I'm gonna eat like my late lunch that I normally eat. I always have cottage cheese with sweet potatoes. I roasted these yesterday, so how I like heat them back up is I just put them back in the air fryer for a few minutes just to warm them through and get them crispy. They're way better like this than if you do it in the microwave, heat it back up. I usually put some taco sauce on these, so I probably will still do that. I'll show you the one I use. And then this is cottage cheese with everything bagel seasoning. It's so good. And then I always vary my fruit. Today I'm having pineapple with strawberries and blueberries. I measure out my fruit and get 6 ounces every, I have fruit twice in a day. So I like to vary it a little bit and not eat the same kind of fruit. It just helps things be more interesting. I love all kinds of fruit. The only fruit, here's the question of the day. What is one fruit you don't like? The only fruit I do not like, well, technically there's 2, but one specifically is guava. I like guava flavor things. I don't like guava. The other one that I'm kind of iffy on is papaya. But everything else, I've even had both of those fruits in Hawaii. So I can say for sure they're not my favorite. But every other fruit I love. So yummy. So let me know in the comments. Let's come over here to the fridge and I'll show you the taco sauce I put on. I have 2 different ones, but this is my favorite to put on the sweet potatoes. I know it seems weird, but it adds a little bit of a something to it. This Erdez Taqueria street sauce. This one is the original verde one, and I like the Roja too. And they have like a cilantro lime, I think, one I want to try, but they are so flavorful. So I just kind of drizzle a little bit of this on my sweet potatoes. It comes out so slow. That's the only thing about them. And this is my little lunch. All right, you guys, it is 4-ish, and I'm going to have a little snack. I'm feeling so tired. I hope this kind of perks me up. I kind of watched some YouTube, but I never really went to sleep or anything, so I'm struggling. I have walnuts and some sriracha cashews for my fruit today. I have a banana and some watermelon. For veggies, I have a cucumber, peppers, and carrots, and then this is the chili pepper hummus from Sam's. It's the Hatch chili pepper hummus. I like it. It's not as good to me as the jalapeno honey one from Walmart, but it was a much better price, so I've got a lot of it to eat up. So this is my snack today. Layla's waiting for a carrot, and you know what? Here you go. All right, you guys, we're back out here for some quiet, peaceful talking. I was just watering the flowers and something got in my hair. I don't know if it was a bug or a leaf or what it was, but it just like completely freaked me out. I think it's out. I'm really jumpy because of the mouse. So like anything can like make me have the creeps right now. Okay, so I just feel so drained today. Hopefully I'm not getting sick or anything. I feel like I've been really cold and just really tired. It could be just the fact that I'm off of sugar and flour. I've been doing really good with all of that, but maybe, I don't know. Not having it for a few weeks, maybe my body's like, I don't know what's going on. But I just feel so tired, and I haven't felt like this. I felt really energetic, but not today. And now I have a hair in my mouth. I made tacos for dinner, or I had a taco salad. So let me show you my bowl. This was lettuce, roasted zucchini. I put a little bit of coleslaw mix in there just for some crunch. I had some carrots on the side, not pictured, and then taco meat with beans added. I didn't have any black beans, so I did red beans, which actually was really good. And then guacamole, or it was just smashed avocado, I seasoned on top with some fire sauce and some more of that green salsa on top. It was delicious. I love taco salad. I feel like I don't even miss really tacos or nachos. Like I still have such a good flavor with the taco salad. I really like having meals that feel not like a diet food, like I get tired of like grilled chicken. Y'all know I'm not a big chicken person, but somebody commented and said, I thought everyone liked chicken. I mean, I do think that chicken is one that a lot of people like, but I've met a ton of people who don't like chicken. So I don't think it's abnormal to not like it. But I get tired of like just boring food. So having burgers in a wrap, in a lettuce wrap, or taco salad, or the spaghetti squash that I had last night, like made like into a pasta, it makes it feel like normal, and like really the flavor is so good. It tastes similar to something else that's maybe not as good for me right now. But it was really good. I made David nachos and I made Nate a quesadilla using the same taco meat. And then with Mark, I wasn't sure how he would do because he's used to black beans. But we've been starting doing this thing with him. It's probably, if you listen to all the experts, it's probably not a good idea. But I'm at my breaking point with him where he's got to eat stuff. Like he can't just go on living on goldfish and applesauce pouches. So we've been bribing him and saying, like, if you eat 10 bites, then we'll give you like whatever he wants, like a dessert. And it's actually been working. He's not really thrilled about it, but he did eat 10. Actually, it was more like 15 because he kept losing count. I didn't correct him. But, and he actually ate the red beans. I wasn't sure if he would, but he did. So that's great. Beans are such a great protein, so I like to mix. What I do is I take about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and I brown it. I drain the fat. Then I put a whole can of beans. Usually we do black beans, but sometimes we'll do red beans or pinto beans or whatever. Then I season it just like I would regular taco meat, and it's delicious. We put it on top nachos. I put it in the quesadilla for Nate. He doesn't mind it, and it's a really good way to stretch, the meat, and make it last a lot longer. So Lucy just cannot, like, she does not do tacos at all. So I made her a couple chicken nuggets. I feel like at least that's protein, So I get it. When I was a kid, I did not like beef at all. I would gag if I tried to eat. I remember my mom making me try a taco, and I just hated it. But my taste changed, so I think definitely hers could too. And now ground beef is one of my favorite meats. Like it's one of the only ones I like. So, anyway, I am so tired. I'm probably not going to edit tonight. I'm probably just going to lay on the couch and watch TV with David, chill for a little while. Tomorrow's church, so this is and then the next night after that, I feel like there's something going on. So anyway, this night we're just home relaxing and we don't have anything going on, so I might as well take advantage of that. I'm really hoping I can rest. David checked all the traps when he got home. Still no mouse, but it's creeping me out so bad. I know a lot of times they come out at night, so I'm hoping that maybe at night we'll catch him. I'm still hoping we're down to 1 mouse because we are 99% confident they can't get in or out. I mean, there's always a chance they're somewhere else, but the guy looked around our whole house and that was the only place he saw, and he is the expert, so I guess we'll trust him. If we keep having issues, we can call somebody else. But anyway, this little guy's sneaky. He's all hopped up on chocolate. Lindor chocolate. The best kind. Oh, yay, my Mother's Day chocolate. Which is also funny because you guys, that just goes to show you how much I am not even thought about candy or any kind of off limits thing. I've cut out sugar, I've cut out flour. I would have thought I would have gone through a horrible withdrawal and been craving it and needing it, but I haven't even thought about it. I totally it went over my head that I even had it in there. And which wasn't good, but at the same time, I am really proud of myself. Normally, I would know exactly where that chocolate was, or I would have had to move it because I would have stopped thinking about it, or have had to throw it away or give it to someone. But I totally forgot it was even there. So I had a question today, like, how long has it been, or how long did it take you before it became easy? And honestly, this whole process so far now, I'm only 4 weeks into it, or in my 4th week into it, and it hasn't been hard at all. Like, it's been really easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy forever, because it's definitely not. Like, today I've definitely felt a little in a slump, but I have not craved sugar, like, at all, and I attribute it to one thing: God is helping me. And if you don't believe in God and you think that's silly, then that's fine. It's your opinion. But I'm telling you, I've been praying about this. I feel like God nudged me to this way of eating. Is that a rooster? Did y'all hear that? I swear that was a rooster. God nudged me to this way of eating. He is strengthening me. He is helping me every single day. And I'm doing this for the glory of Him. Not to even tell you guys about this because I'm so amazing or anything like that. It's all because of Him strengthening me, because I never thought I could do this, and here I am doing it, and honestly, it's not been that big of a deal. Like, it's really not been hard. I've gone to church events, I've gone to ladies events, I've had my family eating all kinds of stuff around me, and I feel really good. I feel really strong. I feel mentally clear. I haven't had migraines. My face isn't as broken out. Like, there's so many things. I had gotten to where, and I haven't lost that much weight. Everybody wants to know how much weight I've lost in 4 weeks, maybe 5 pounds, maybe. My wedding rings were like always like in the afternoon getting really tight on my hands. I always had to take them off, like that, like all that inflammation and stuff. I'm not having that trouble anymore. It's really amazing. So I know this video is getting long, y'all. I hope by the time you're watching this, we've caught the mouse. So everybody pray hard that it goes away so I can actually relax. It's a horrible feeling to not be able to relax in your own house and to be scared every time you go into a room that one's going to run out at you, especially if you're afraid of them. I know God does not give us a spirit of fear. Jesus is with us. Like, I know all of that. It's such an eerie feeling, and I'm trying to give the fear to God, but at the same time, like, I just want it out of my house, and it's just like the little. Even David has been a little more skittish today after it ran all over him last night. Not really, but it jumped and all that. He's been like, oh, I'm like, I know, welcome to my side of this. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.